How many of you guys are excited to talk about this Minecraft thing? This is blowing my mind, okay? So Minecraft opened with 301 million worldwide. I'm pretty sure that's the biggest opening of the year, right? I'm pretty sure. It made 157 domestic. A biggest 3-day opening weekend ever for a video game movie. The budget was $150 million. Guys, Captain America Brave New World has been in the movie theater for 8 weeks, 2 months, with basically no competition. And it hasn't even got, I think it's just over 400 million, maybe? Maybe? This movie almost made a 300 million in 3 days. What the fuck? This is absurd. Now, listen to this. This blew my mind. I did get some numbers from Grace Randolph's movie math. You know, she always does movie math. It was a good episode. Some of the things she talked about blew my mind, so I wanted to highlight them. Guys, check out these age demos. This is absurd. This is the real benchmark of the fall of society. I'm going to be completely honest. We're fucked. And here's why. 43% of the audience was 18 to 24-year-olds. 43. 35% of the audience was 13 to 17-year-olds. Let me do the math there. That's 78% of the audience. Pretty much 80% for those of you keeping score at home. Younger than 24 years old. You know what I like about people younger than 24 years old? Literally nothing. Other than my children. Nothing. You're horrible. You're the worst generation ever. You absolutely suck. So my question to you is, why did y'all show up for this fucking slop? I don't understand it. I can't. Look, I'm trying to be chill here, okay? But it's WTFs, man. It's WTF. I don't understand it. Chicken jockey? What the fuck is that? Okay, so hang on. Let me try to be a little bit more constructive here, okay? What I can't understand, what I can't figure out is this movie the confluence of brilliance, or did this movie get lucky? Because what it appears to me, and I'm on the outside, I'm way on the outside looking in on this one, okay? And I've seen, and I'm sure you all saw it, the theater thing went nuts. So people in the movie theaters were like being rowdy. They were like on each other. They were chicken jockeying each other. They were bouncing on it. I don't know what the kids do these days, but they were doing it, and they were doing it in front of everybody in the movie theater. And I think this created a situation. Do you remember when the what's the stupid Minions? Do you remember when the Minions movie came out? And you had all of these people that, again, let me see the demos here. Worst generation ever. Do you remember when all of those people went out in suits for the Minions movie? So it appears that Minecraft has tapped into that same kind of energy. You know, TikTok trend, social media trend, whatever. And so it was like an experience and a meme to be able to go enjoy this film. Like that was a big part of the draw, right? And for me, I can't quite figure out, like, dude, was this, because I've seen all different kinds of takes, because that's what happens in the world. You know, something like Minecraft makes $300 million when Captain America takes fucking 2 months to get to barely 400. And yeah, we got to sit back and ask a couple of questions. How did we get here? And everybody wants to come up with a take. Everybody wants to see it for what it is and, give some analysis, etc., etc. Some people are saying this movie is like this passion project that was made exactly for the fans of that franchise. And I don't know, because I've not played Warhammer. Maybe you've pieced that together here, you know? I like my little plastic army men on an actual physical tabletop. I'm a boomer. So I'm not in the obviously I play video games. We just talked about Marvel Rivals, but I'm just saying I never got into Minecraft. You know, I never really did. And so I guess I wonder, I would not be able to know this. Only fans of the franchise would be able to know this. Is this an example of them just making a movie for that core audience, and that core audience really respecting it, enjoying it, feeling catered to? Because, of course, it feels like that's a part of the takeaway, right? Like, it feels obvious. What has Marvel not been doing? Giving the fans what they want, frankly. If they did, more fans would show up. So Marvel's not giving fans what they want, and it seems like Minecraft out of nowhere giving fans what they want. Now, again, I'm putting a whole grain of salt on this whole thing because I don't know. I don't know what the takeaways are. I don't know exactly what's going on here, right? I think it's fair to say that if you look at a lot of the very, very popular franchise movies that have come out over the past couple of years, so Super Mario Brothers, Barbie, Minecraft, Inside Out 2, which is, you know, it's a Disney franchise, but still, like, you look at these things, it does feel like there's a pattern of two main important things happening here. Number one, it's just for a specific kind of fan. And the thing that's really interesting about video games, sort of been this weird secret for years, actually since the mid-90s. The video game industry, by dollars, has been larger than the movie industry for over 20 years, right? I think, and I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think it's something like 10 times bigger. That's not a small amount. Like, that's a lot bigger. Now, what that means is that you can technically get a smaller portion. So let's talk about comic book fans. Maybe 500,000 comic book fans reading every month, which is, I mean, that's really small, guys. Like, that's a really small amount of people. It's probably far less. It's probably more like 200,000-300,000. But comics are kind of killing, and you throw manga in there. I don't know. 500,000 people a month, right? You have to get an insane portion of that fan base to show up to your movies for that to make an impact. And remember, the reason the studios decided to do comic book stuff was because it had a built-in audience and brand awareness. But the thing about video games is you need a much smaller percentage of that overall pie. Like the people that played Minecraft, which appears to be like everybody under the age of 24, right? You grab up a much smaller percentage of that group, and it's bigger than the huge chunk of comic book fans. And I do think video games have been much more relevant in the past 30 years than comics have. Frankly, video games are huge. They move the needle in pop culture, the zeitgeist, all of it, right? I mean, a lot of people are predicting that video games will be the next big thing. They will be bigger than comic book movies, and that's possible. They are certainly on a really hot streak. The Last of Us, Fallout, Minecraft, Super Mario Brothers. I'm really looking forward to the Zelda movie. That, for me, I'm like, wow, that has a chance to, I mean, that's really, really crazy, right? So these are all of those conversations I think are important and all at play here. And I don't know how it all exactly fits together, but one thing is super obvious. This was a smash hit that blew away expectations. Now, going back to the meme aspect of this, okay? I think this, like, because obviously, as a super big fan of the MCU, I see the Minecraft movie, and I'll be real, my initial reaction was I hated it. Now, I've backed off a little bit because you guys were so, like, on Discord, like, some of y'all were so into Minecraft. I was like, I had no idea. I just thought of it as the new popular thing, and I wanted to be grumpy about it. But everybody's getting all butthurt because I'm talking shit on Minecraft, okay? So, point is, I didn't like it. Why? Because it looks like fucking slop to me. It looks like the same shit that everybody's been dogging on Marvel for years. Like, legitimately. Marvel, I mean, look, Marvel's definitely been going through it. We're super critical over here as well. There's been a lot of Marvel projects that, like, I do not think deserve the level of, like, hatred, animosity, and shit-talking that they get. Especially when, like, chicken jockey is making $300 million. Like, I frankly, and I bet Kevin Feige, I shared a meme on Twitter. I bet Kevin Feige, after seeing this box office result, man, I bet he was like that. Man, I don't think he had a good weekend. You know? And he's like, how the fuck is Jack Black selling more toys than the Red Hulk? You know what I mean? Like, and I'd be shitting my pants and freaking out too. This is nuts, dude. But it's their responsibility to try to look at this situation and not just be jealous and not just be upset, but try to have a takeaway. They have to try to analyze this. And I think one of the main things is, dude, make it fun, make it for the fans, and make it an experience. I mean, this rings very similar to Deadpool and Wolverine, which I continue to say is not even really a good movie, but it was an incredible experience. It was an incredible theater experience. Same thing with No Way Home. And so maybe you're reading between the lines here. It's another reason why so many people are so fucking mad about Minecraft is because Hollywood is full of copycats, and it feels like total slop is back on the menu, boys. So do you see what I mean? Like, these are the conflicting thoughts, the conflicting ideas that I have about this thing. But I do think Marvel ultimately needs to take away that they should probably lean more in the direction of fan service, of creating an experience. Goddamn, bro, there's no way you should be getting your ass kicked by Chicken Jockey. I'm losing my mind over here. Last thought on this WTF that is the Minecraft movie. Do you know who's the most mad right now about this? You would think it's Kevin Feige. It's not. Do you know who is the most mad about this shit right here? You? No. It's James Gunn. You know, friend of the channel. James Gunn. And you might be like, why? I don't understand. So, if you've been following along with the reports, David Zaslav, about this close to firing DeLuca and Abdi. And who can blame him? You know, they kind of suck. And there's been a lot of bombs. Warner Brothers, woo, not looking good over there, okay? James was this close to potentially being in charge of all of DC films, brother. And that is a shot. According to multiple reports, Zazie was considering bringing Peter Safran and James from DC Studios to like all of Warner Brothers Television. And DeLuca and Abdi just made Minecraft into potentially a global phenomenon. I mean, what a world, man. You think you can't write this shit, man. Like, this simulation is wild. The last 4 to 5 years, my God. Insane. So, can you believe that they're literally, like, guys, we're talking about articles in the Hollywood trades. It doesn't get any closer than that. They're probably filling out applications. It doesn't get any closer than that. Zaslav's leaking in the press that he's mad at them. Guys, this is so funny. This is hilarious. So right now, somewhere in the world, Zaslav's cracking a Diet Coke, looking at the Minecraft numbers, and it probably moved in his pants. You know what I mean? So, like, there's going to be a whole... This could change things. The fucking Minecraft chicken jockey slop might change things. Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know how many of these shows I got left in me. Okay? It's beginning to be a bit too much. Unbelievable times. Thanks for watching. And if you like this clip, smash a like on the actual video and subscribe to this channel. That way more of these clips get into your feed. I've also linked the full episode below if you want to check out the entire thing, including the Q&A we do with fans. You can also watch this show live. We do it live Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And you can also find all of my content, including the videos I put on my main YouTube channel, on the podcast feed.